loves, welcome to Raw Element. This is Ray, and I have been getting quite a few requests based on my last video for my fonts, and so I thought I would just do a video that covers all of that and show you a couple other things as well. So the first question I get is, why do my icons look different? These are all custom icons and they're free. You can download these in my freebies at rawelement.com. I have a customization video on my channel that shows you how to make all of this happen. So there's two different free wallpapers in there as well that line up with this top border, so that way it looks more editorial. So when you swipe, it shows just this top bar. I'm pretty minimal when it comes to my iPad, kind of like my planner. So I like just the minimal look, but in the customization video, I show you how you can use your own images and make it your own. So you can also watch my color changing video on how to change colors on the iPad editor for all of these photos. So if pink isn't your color, then you can change that to black and white or whatever color you want. So really, if you like the look of these icons and you just don't vibe with the color, then by all means, feel free to change it and then tag me if you show it off, because I absolutely love seeing you all in your creativity. So mood I'm using for Keep, Google Keep, and that's where I organize all of my brain dump thoughts. Anything that comes into my head, I have a section for it in my Google Keep, and I do have a video on that. Style is my font manager. And for this one, I always keep that on the side of Goodnotes so that I can easily see what I'm working with, and it just makes accessing everything so much easier. I just leave it on all the time. I have a video on my channel as well that shows how I added that. And this is Goodnotes. So swiping gives you that access panel to my files. This is the movie editor, camera, photos, settings I didn't change. This is Safari, and then the App Store. So pretty minimal. I have a few widgets over here, just the calendar, inspo photo, a quote, and then the full moon calendar. I do a self-check every month on the full moon, and so I absolutely love having this here so I can follow the moon phase and see where I'm at. Okay, so let's go into the biggest question that I've been getting lately for fonts. If you've watched Planning Serenity's videos, well, first of all, if you're not watching Planning Serenity videos, then you are missing out, let me tell you. It is amazing. I can't say enough good things about her. She just totally kills it with my kits, and just such a creative mind, and I'm just obsessed with her. As she says, she's obsessed with me, not in a creepy way. It's a mutual obsession, let me tell you. I commented on a post yesterday that said I literally have an alarm in my phone that says Just TV, and I check in religiously with her. I don't always have time to comment right away, so sometimes I'm delayed in that, but I am watching it and absolutely love what she does. So but she did a part 2 of her downloading fonts from my list, and quite a few of them, yes, they are unicorns. However, I do have them in my Freebies font folder, so you can head over there and get those. It's in a folder specifically called fonts, and so I'll just show you real quickly. When you go to my Freebies folder, there is a folder right here called fonts. I try to archive, every 3 to 6 months, so it doesn't get too full here. It depends on how many freebies I release too. It's sporadic. Like, I don't have a Friday freebie type of thing. Sometimes I upload freebies daily. It just depends on what I'm working on. If I absolutely love something that I've created and I want to share it, I'm all about freebies. And it also depends on my health, like how I'm doing health-wise. Do I have the time to upload? So sometimes if my health is bad, then I'll do a batch freebie upload. So really, I would say, like, check in every Friday. Like, just set a date to check my freebies, and that way you stay on top of it. And so anything that is older, I move over to my archive folder. Fonts, I'm going to leave this folder here and just continuously add to it. So anything font related will be always in that folder. And then my icon kit home is also here because that's what I was just talking about with my custom icons and wallpapers. So if I do a version 2 of a freebie icon kit, it will be in there as well. Icons and fonts are the two big ticket items that I get asked a lot about, so I'm just leaving those there rather than archiving them. And so for fonts, this is what I have over there right now. If you find any others that you are having difficulty downloading, some of the websites can be kind of sketchy. So, you know, if you don't feel comfortable doing that and you'd rather just get them from me, then comment on this video and say, hey, can you share, you know, whatever font, and I'd be happy to do that. I mean, I've already gone through the process of downloading them for free. Like, this shouldn't be difficult. I was feeling so bad for Jessica because, you know, I saw the trouble she was having in her first video of downloading, and I'm like, oh, you know, like I would totally like give them to you. So it's not a problem for me to just take a couple seconds and drop it in this folder. So aside from my font list, I would say the next biggest ask has been, do you have the font that Luxbook uses? Yes, I do. It's free. It is also in this folder. It's the Cynthia font. And my guess is maybe some people are spelling it like the Cynthia name SY instead of SI. It's Sin, like Sin City. So maybe that's why they're having difficulty finding it. But it's also on font. So, you know, like, I think it's just a spelling thing that people are coming into problems with. But so you can get it from DaFont or, you know, from here, you know, either way. So that's the biggest questions I have about that. And I also have Goodnotes folders or Goodnotes files in here that are editable files. So if I create a layout that I fall in love with, or I'm just playing around, you know, and I don't mind sharing, like, I'll just add that in here. So they might have misspellings, they might have some wonky graphics, or, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just me playing and wanting to share. So take it for what it's worth. Don't judge me. I have OCD, trust me. Like, I spent probably, you know, 45 minutes editing a text box the other day because of my OCD. So it's not because I'm not paying attention. It's just because, you know, these are freebies, and, you know, I've learned to let go in certain cases of like, do I want to share this right now, or do I want to spend the next 6 weeks editing it and proofreading it and all that jazz, you know, making sure that it is like 100% Ray approved, you know, in my mind, you know, like I am my own worst critic. So as I'm like cleaning up my folders, you know, and going through and editing all of this, wallpapers, images here, and anything for physical journaling will be in this Journal Physical Planner add-ons. I personally do a lot more digital work than I do physical planner work. And I do a lot of physical journaling as well, you know, as my mind release, you know, just to like take a break from the digital world and like lose myself in collage or something like that, just for that reason, to like reset. And then it also inspires me to do new collections too, you know, like, and layering collage, you know, in my journal translates over to my digital world collage for editorial too. So it's kind of a hand-in-hand balance that I've got going on. I don't always have as much to share from the physical journal side just because it's more personal and there's not really like tangible, you know, it's not like Goodnotes where you can just pick up my journal physically and take stickers out, you know what I mean? So I don't do as many freebies in the physical planner, physical journal world. In fact, like when it comes to all of my freebies, I don't always advertise that I've done a freebie. That's why I say check in every Friday and just see what's new, because chances are something is out there and I just don't have the time to post every single freebie. I hope that answers all of the questions that I got about the fonts and my freebies and whatnot. So heading back over to, let's go over to Goodnotes. If you haven't seen, I did release a new kit yesterday, and It's called the Best Collection, and this is like my homage to my customers that support my small business. I am so appreciative of all of you. This kit was kind of like, I don't know, when I was thinking of all the support that I've been getting lately here on YouTube, like it just means the world to me. And Planning Serenity, just discovering all of the things that she's been doing, and it's just amazing. Like, it's just really cool. I started this year wanting to vibe with more women like that, and the opportunity presented itself with her, and just so blessed. So this kit, the song that popped in my head was Tina Turner's The Best Song, and I decided to devote a kit completely to that. And I'm all about self-empowerment too, so and strong women, working together. So it's kind of like a compilation of all those things. And I said in the caption for this kit, like, this really does feel like a second edition to Iconic and Grace Wynn's collections, because it's all monochromatic. It is 100% how I plan. I don't share a lot of my paper planning, but every once in a while I will. And and the reason I don't share it is because it is so minimal. I literally only use a monthly spread. Now, if that interests you and you want to see more of that, then I'd be happy to share more on that side of things. For me, it's, it's not exciting, it's not sexy. It's just like, here's my monthly plan, and my monthly plan hasn't changed in the last 15 years or so. I don't see it changing anytime soon either. So, but if you'd like to see more of that, I don't mind sharing. It's my work planner. I don't do like a lot of personal planning either in my paper planner. So I can dive into that in a different video. But this kit is definitely things that I use for my functional planning, and I will be using quite a bit in my life book for motivational spreads for my archiving purposes that I plan to print at the end of the year. So not only is it simply the best that you all are simply the best, but you yourselves, if I'm talking introspectively, like, I love these I am statements, so I am simply the best is kind of what I was going for with this kit, and using it to document those top moments where you really felt your best, because if you're flipping back through your life pages and you have more emphasis on those top memories, then you just feel better about yourself. You're not focusing on the negative as much. A lot of these components came about because I was journaling about something not so fun, which is health. And I have had some revelations over the last couple of years. One of them happened last week with my health. And so I decided that I wanted to document that, kind of in a timeline fashion. And so I did film that. It will be coming soon. And, but that's a negative headspace topic. And so I like to balance it with a positive one. And that's where this kit comes into play, because, this is, this definitely has a lot of positive spins on my negative stuff. So like what you need to know, that was something that I created specifically for my personal health edition magazine cover that I was making for the journey of my health. And now when I see that phrase though in this kit and some of the other spreads I've done since then, is it is a positive connotation in my mind when I see this phrase, because it is now used in other spreads on what you need to know as far as like your top moments, what you need to know about yourself, that these are those top moments, to shine through. So I hope you all enjoy this kit. I enjoyed it immensely putting it together, and this is what I was talking about with this kit. So Reeling in Style #1, some of the most memorable moments in history that have inspired the way we live by powerful babes beating the odds. I mean, that kind of says this kit in a nutshell. And I have cropped this out already and used that as a header title. I have cropped out sections of this, and then under this unique, so if you're not familiar, I have kind of this shape that I've drawn a long time ago for one of my journals. Absolutely loved how it came out, so I replicated it digitally, and now it's just become this kind of this passing the torch between kits, like I try to update that and give a new spin on it. So there are a few others in other kits that say different things and have different words. You know, one of them says queen, one of them says attitude, you know, it just depends. So in this one, I've done unique because we all are. And then I put a mantra in the background under this. And if you have been watching anything that I do, I absolutely love overlays, and I have shared a sneak peek about an overlay freebie that is coming. I did film that, and that will be coming very soon, and it's all about overlays and my obsession with that. So we have our color palette or our inspirational, you know, mood board palette here. And again, like I've cropped out the word she, I've cropped out star girl, you know, all these different little things. I'm all about making one little sticker, turn it into like 30 stickers. So I've even cropped out this glitter into different shapes. So it's sky's the limit, really, like on stickers. I love digital sticker collage. We have more motivational sayings here, and whenever I put these sticker kits together, I try and group them with like-minded things. So I've got all my quotes on one page, that way you're not like hunting through. I will say too that this collage, if you watched the video yesterday, you saw me post 3-second video of 39 minutes of edits. And it might have been longer than 39 minutes, but who's counting? I put a lot of time and effort into these to give you all inspiration on how to use the kit. You know, just a jumping off point. I really like that, but also it acts as a divider if you're saving all of my stickers in one place, like one sticker book, you know, like Planning Serenity did. That way you have a divider that separates all the kits. But also, like for me personally, what I absolutely love doing is taking this graphic and literally just cutting it up into different sections. Just looking at it right now, I'm like, okay, I could cut this off and make it a page edge border, or cut across here and do a header. You know, it's all these different things with these layouts, you know, that it's already done for you. So some people have messaged me and said, oh, well, you know, I didn't know about the freehand crop tool, or I didn't think that you would want me to like cut this up. It's your digital kit. Once you buy it, thank you for buying and have fun. Chop it up into little pieces. That's what it's there for. You know, like I'm not going to razz anybody for editing this. Like that, it's there for you to play and, you know, just get ideas. And if you see a spread that I've posted, copy it, you know, take a screenshot and copy it and have fun with it. You know, that's the whole point. So this sheet was all of the planning, functional plan, accessory type stuff along with this. So I've got today, this week, this month, weekend, and then I have 2 different grids. I have a gray and kind of like off black, and it might be hard to see it, but this grid I use as a full page quite often. And then this one I created as, again, like reflecting on my health, but it could be whatever you want it to be. Infinite determination, 365 days of planning, thousands of tasks, countless setbacks, one vision, 0 quit. It's not going to be easy, but it will be worth it. That can apply to so many different things in life, your goals, you know. I absolutely love this, and I do have this in the white version as well, because I love a black page with the white on it. It's amazing. Some of these pieces I didn't do, like Vogue exclusive or the plan, I didn't offer in a white version, but you can color edit that, like I showed you, and change that and just invert the colors. So same goes for Live Your Best, what you need to know. You can invert those colors or change them, change the color, you know, change it to whatever. I give 2 samples of different layouts, and this one is one that I was playing around with for a summer layout. If you want the summer version, it is right here. So this is the freebie that is for summer 2024. And I put July 2024 up here, but you can get rid of that if you want. I just used portions of this kit in there, except for the Get the 411. That one is TW Sin MT, and I call it Twin Century, but that one is also downloadable through DeFont. But if you can't find that, then let me know and I'll add that over. Again, like you could, crop this out. Like if you only wanted the get the 411, then you could copy and then just crop that section. I actually like that. That's cool. And then you could just start making a sticker sheet on the back of the sticker sheet. So for me, I'm going to leave this one on the back of, now that I've published this collection for you all, I'm just going to leave this on the back here, and that way I know that I used pieces from this kit to make this, and this was the freebie that I gave out. And then if you go through and you do any kind of editing, like I was saying with this, like if you take this and edit it down, then just start creating a sticker sheet for all of your unique pieces. That way you know that they came from this. So I'm just going to crop maybe like that and just have them ready to go. That way you don't have to have a spread in mind. You just have all these pieces ready to go whenever you have time to work on your spread. So it's kind of like you're adding on to my kit with your individuality. And I have no idea what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to give an example. But you get the idea. So this page at the end of that kit would be all of the little pieces that you have manipulated from that kit. And so when you go to get ready to do your spread, then you just come to your custom page too, and then you can combine these with the other elements in the kit. So I hope that you enjoy this kit. I absolutely love it. The other question that I have been asked quite a bit about is background pages, and I posted a video yesterday showing how to create a template in Goodnotes, and so I will save that for a later video because this one's probably already really long, I feel. So I will be back to answer those questions on that one. And also it's been highly requested that I do a flip of my life book, and so I am working on that. I hope to have that coming to you soon as well. So enjoy the freebies. Like I said, don't forget to tag me so that I see them here or on Instagram at Raw Element, and I will see you soon.